We should be joyous. We should be happy because the animation is returning.
What? Say again?
The animation is returning. It's been a long time coming.
Yes.
I think it's been about a year since we put out the last animation.
Bleacher.
But that was
live.
Don't discount what we do. Our work is our work, man.
Hey, Wavy shaking the right.
Wavy shakes your right.
Just alright.
I have one more. How many more apple juice?
He's more have more rum.
So yeah, animation's coming back. I can give you the date it's coming back.
Alright, don't be hasty.
Hey.
It will be back.
Ah!
No problem.
Ladies, shoot your shot. Men are easy. Easy. See what these guys say? Easy. It doesn't matter if they're short, tall, light skinned, dark skinned, baby daddies, divorced, married. Actually, I don't condone married men, but if that's what you like, all them type of guys are easy. It's obtainable, innit? It's obtainable. I'm not gonna lie, I rarely get approached, understandably. But
you're handsome.
thank you very much. But I got approached this one time, this one time, and that's the day I realized I am easy, bruv. Bruv, I'm a nana, bro. A nana.
Easy conversion.
Bro, any girl shoots a shot, they're scoring. I assure you, they're scoring, man. So I went to one roller skating event, and the thing is, I've been ice skating several times, so I assumed I'll be able to roller skate, innit? Exactly.
Muscles,
Transferable skills. Throughout that event, all I was doing was getting up from falling or buying shots to reduce the pain from falling, bro. So I'm by the bar at one point, I'm trying to buy a couple tequila shots. And then my spider senses just start tingling. Like, Peter, you understand that, man. It just starts tingling, I could feel it from the side of me, bro. Like someone's just staring at me. I could feel it. So I turn my head, and this babe is just giving me the Ivan Toney penalty look, bro.
Concentrating.
Like, she's just concentrating on me, And as soon as we lock eyes, this girl shoots a shot. So she walks up to me and she's like, "Hey, handsome. I see you struggling to skate." And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I looked at this girl, she wasn't my cup of tea, man. She wasn't my cup of tea. I like my tea black, innit? Black. I don't mind a smidgen of milk, but it needs to be concentrated, innit? It needs to be condensed, innit? But I at least need at least 2 big spoons of sugar in my tea.
Sweetener.
This tea had no sugar in it. No sweetener, Zero sugar, man.
Sugar-free,
No calories.
But sugar-free, man. But the thing about this girl, it's the way she said, "Hey, handsome." She had that raspy voice, so seductively, man. Sorry about the gigs ad-libs, bro. It just got me excited, Immediately, she became my type, innit? She became my type straight away, bro. So we start conversing, She's just getting on to me about me not being able to skate, innit? And I don't know how she does this, but tables just turn, bro. Sabrina, all of a sudden, makes me start moving to her. So I'm like to her, "You know what, like obviously you saw me struggling to skate, but like when I was younger, obviously I had to put a deep voice on as well. I was like, when I was younger, obviously I used to skate and that, like I used to skate with all Tony Hawks and that, you know. I was like to her, I was like to her, like Usher, you know Usher? You heard of Usher? Yeah. I taught Usher how to skate as well, man. I was just trying to impress her, innit? I was trying to impress her, But this girl, like she was a master tactician, bro. Like Pep Guardiola, bro. Throughout that whole night, she had me keeping her company, buying her drinks all night, bro. All night, literally. It comes to the end of the night, she finally concedes. I finally take her number, innit? I check it out to make sure it's right. All 11 digits were there. So it was an excellent finish, innit, man? Mo Salah. So obviously, I get home now and I'm a gent, innit? And as a gent, you text them, make sure they've got home safe.
Yeah.
A horny gent.
Easy, Jen.
So obviously I've texted her, and now it's been about 272 days and 16 hours. And I still haven't received a response, man. I'm not even gonna lie, I started a GoFundMe. Because clearly she got lost that day, bro. Clearly, she didn't make it home. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, it's Manny from Pastor Meerkat. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
This is Pastor Meerkat, episode 43. This episode is sponsored by BoohooMan. Shout out to BoohooMan.
Yeah, man.
Go around the room, do a little drip check. We're in a new. Well, you're still in your old garment. Pedro's in some nice.
I'm in black. I'm in black. I'm in a little two-piece. I wear shorts now because the studio is too hot. My missus said it brings out my eyes, this outfit. So
you do look good in black. I can't even lie.
With the hazel brown eyes.
Hey, stop flirting. Stop it.
I decided to get a nice shirt. I just saw this on. I've been a bit naked in the last few episodes. It's getting cold. It's
getting cold, but your zip's all the way down.
Don't make me leak a nipple, man. Don't make me leak a nipple. I want to monetize this episode. I want to monetize this episode. Shake is in a
Shake's in the camouflage.
The camouflage. That's racist. He said you're wearing nudes. Yeah, but you're in a nice jumper. Yeah, you're preparing for the fall as well. I see that. Yeah.
I'm becoming a goth.
Shout out Major Lee. I like the way you styled it though. Like you styled it very well. Yeah, always on point. And you're in a.
Tim's going to.
He's going to
Formula 1.
Formula 1 is a nice look.
He's fixing the laptop at 10 p.m.
That's part of the pit crew. Why are you crying, bro?
That's crazy.
It just started.
Well, don't you dare taste it again.
There's alcohol. There's alcohol.
They're salty as well.
Hey, shout out to BoohooMan. We got a discount code PTM10. So go on their website, get anything you want, you'll get 10% off, or just click the link in our description. If you see anything we're wearing here that you like and you want to wear it, go do that. A load of people asked me about the jacket that I was wearing on the last episode. It's a shame because I didn't really shout out BoohooMan on that episode because we had some guests. But yeah, anything we're wearing today or you've seen us wearing in the past, you can get 10% off if it's still in stock. So we've had a busy last few weeks.
Where do we
It's
start,
been busy, man.
Where do we even start? I think we start at Paris.
Paris.
Yeah.
Paris.
A few of us went to Paris. 4 of us.
Four of us.
Oh yeah, he's not in
You
Paris.
went to Paris. How was that experience?
It was a lit trip, you know. It's a lit trip. So there's some other guys that went with us as well, and they're not here today. And one of my boys is, I'm not going to bait him, I'm going to call him A. Let's call him A.
I call him Aaron for sure.
You are so silly, honestly. You are so silly.
For sure.
So he's a single guy, yeah, and he said on this trip, I'm going to be active. You know when someone says they're going to be active, you know it's going to be a lit trip. So we land in Paris.
Yeah.
And when this guy said active, I thought he meant we're at least going to go home, get changed, shower and whatnot. We've got our suitcases, we're all hungry, so we go to this restaurant.
Different type of hungry.
While we're ordering food, he's a different type of hungry. He was active from early. There's this lady, this mother sitting with her child, and they're just eating at the table peacefully. We're trying to order, but this guy, he's not even back in the queue with us. He's just staring at them. And he comes up to me and he's like, she's good. Whenever he sees a girl that is attractive, he always comes up to me, he taps me. She's good. When he says she's good, you know that means one thing.
He's ready.
He's got to move to her. He doesn't care who she's with. She's with her mum.
My
He's got to move to her.
Her mum.
Her mum goes to the toilet.
No way.
Guess what he does?
He goes
He goes straight up to her. And we're in Paris, so he takes out Google Translate as well on his phone.
You don't know she speaks English.
He doesn't know she speaks English. He pulls out Google Translate. He shows her his phone. He's like, hello, bonjour, bonjour. I was like, you know how to say bonjour. I don't know why you type that in your phone. And she's like, hello, nice to meet you. And he's like, oh, you speak English? This guy's having a full-on conversation with her. He's eating her chips. Eating her chips.
And we're watching from the side here, and we're like thinking, like, this is mad.
What's going on?
Yeah.
They're flirting. She's giggling her. They exchange details. He was like, I told you, my bro. I don't waste time. I'm active. And since that moment, I was like, yeah, this trip is going to be elite.
Yeah, these guys sent me the video in the queue. I'm
You're not even here.
Yeah, he's not even here yet.
Oh my days, that was gonna be lit to see.
I'm gonna be standing with these guys further weeding them with their girls.
Yeah.
Nah, Paris was lit, man. The rain nearly ruined things.
Yeah.
At one motive. But
Yeah.
we got really, really wet, and not in a good way.
Yo,
What's the good way? What's the good way?
You have to clarify.
yo.
You have to
I
clarify.
want to monetize the point. I'm not trying to do all that. You might know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was lit. I met so many nice people out there, man. Like so much love out there. It was so good. I felt like I hadn't been out in London for a while.
Yeah.
And obviously, like we were in Paris, but for like a London led event. So yeah, that was bare sick. Eman told me a story when we were at the motive where obviously like people are coming up to us and like, oh, you guys are from Pastor Meerkat. Yeah. And then one girl goes up to him and he's like, one girl goes up to him and he's like, oh my God, Deji. And then I don't know how Eman reacted. But
I just looked at her, just like,
and then eventually I walk in it, and then she looks at him, she's like, ugh.
No. He's switching it up. He's switching it up now.
I'm joking. But now when she saw the real Deji, her face actually lit up. She's like, oh. That's where I know you from. These stories.
I remember when on the first night when we were in what's this place called?
Wonderlust.
Slow Jams with A.
Oh, Slow Jams
Big
with
up
A.
Slow Jams with A because they got us patterned actually.
Yeah, big them up.
Pretty sick, but
Yeah.
a fan comes up to Dej and he's like, oh yeah, you're the funniest. And then he sees me and Eman. And then Dej was like, oh yeah, tell them too. And then the guy comes up to me and he's like, nah, you're the funniest. And then he goes up to Eman and he's like, yeah, you're alright.
I had to take his number though. After that, I said, I'm sending you all my stories. All my stories. You're gonna change your mind, man. Do you know what's mad about that trip? Because I done that trip sober. Yeah. So all these guys are drunk. I'm sober. When you're with drunk guys, you don't realize they're all crazy.
They're crazy. I'm not crazy, but I'm sure, bro.
Is that a rhetorical question? We all know.
That's not a question.
I don't know. I can't even. I don't.
First
even know.
day. I've come to Paris with Sheikh and Aaron. These guys.
You're gonna touch it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Sheikh and A. Sorry, I come to the trip with Sheikh and A. These guys are drinking on the train. They're just getting drunk. We arrive. We go upstairs. We get changed. We go to buy some toiletries and whatnot, some food and whatnot. We come back. I'm like, Sheikh, open the door for us. What's the code? This guy's entering the code. He's like, oh, I can't open the door. I was like, where's your phone? Oh, I left my phone upstairs. I said, oh my God. But he was like, this is the code. So he started pressing bare codes. We were there for like 10 minutes. I said, bro, dude. I was like, no one's got the lady's number. He owns the property. Then we looked at the door and was like, this ain't even the right door.
It's Paris. Every door looks the same. They all look the same, bro. Every door looks the same.
It wasn't even the right door, so we went to the next door.
And then room. What's a room, bro?
But yeah, Paris was lit. Then I think the week after that was Bank Holiday weekend.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, we did a little thing with YouTube on the Thursday. Thursday before Bank Holiday weekend, which was really, really good. Shout out Makai. We did a live pod with her about Carnival. That was really sick. That should be coming out soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Then we had a table night, but that was an L. Let's spend a lot of money. We get to Carnival. Carnival is fantastic with YouTube Black. So we had free rum, free free alcohol.
Yeah,
Free
just free.
alcohol. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
free
free alcohol. And we were on like a float, like with a band.
Yeah, a band. It's a band. It's a band. It's called a band.
band.
Yeah,
Yeah,
band.
was a band.
Yeah,
No
you
float.
can't
Don't say
but
float.
yeah,
What's the difference?
Hey, listen.
yeah, it's just
It's just what it's called. It's like it's called a band.
I delete that, man.
You weren't there when they were telling us the history
the
about
rules,
it. The
yeah,
rules,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
called. That's the
I
first
was
thing
on
you
the
said.
cruise with my family. Man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
So how was Carnival for you, Tim?
I had a good time. At first, I didn't know there's going to be so much paint. I actually did have no idea we were going to get paint.
You have to break that down though.
Yeah.
The whole running of the thing. So obviously we were on the ban, but then you can come off the ban at the same. So you're on Ladbroke Grove. So you're like the main road.
Yeah.
Bands in. Excellent vibe. So obviously you're in the lane where it's just authorized people, and then obviously there's like the normal people.
Yeah, people out there. I see people just watching, taking pictures.
Yeah. So then later on, you can come off at any time, and then at one point, obviously, a big part of the carnival is the paint. Like,
Who hires these paint guys?
I don't know. They're crazy.
I didn't. The way they just come through and then they just got a trolley. They got a trolley, and then they just got the paint bucket.
They're just holding a bucket of paint, splashing it on
These man
everyone.
don't warn you.
They don't warn you.
No, but if you check the package, they gave you a lot of stuff to protect yourself.
Yeah.
They
They
gave
said
you
if you're-
plasters,
Yeah.
a phone cover, bandanas,
You guys didn't read the email.
belly.
It's so true. You be out
Yeah.
here just whispering in a girl's ear, and all you see,
Got the same tattoo.
Or you just come on your face some shit.
I swear this guy was fully green, like the Hulk or
Yeah,
Piccolo.
but
or
Shane
something.
was gagging for the paint.
Yeah, you were gagging. You were saying, give me more paint, give me more paint. You were
The worst
gagging.
thing was the drink. The best thing was they gave you like a rum and coke and a serious rum. Like
Half and half.
I start saying that at bars, man. I'm like,
Half and half. They don't know what the fuck that is.
no, they don't. We can't do that. We can't serve you that. Like, it's too.
Basically, half and half is half rum, half chase.
You guys,
Yeah.
I can't drink that shit, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe. I was just drinking rum. It was just rum.
You're alcoholics, bro.
But yeah, we got lit. Shout out to YouTube. Carnival was absolutely
Such a vibe.
amazing. Then we went to One Way. Shout out to One Way as well. Like they showed us a lot of love out there. Like the organizers. We were with Benzo there. We saw Benzo there as well. Even though he's not supposed to be there, he was there.
I know he's not in.
And shout out to the Soya Factory because I went to get food. The guy, a girl was serving me, and then the guy that was running the show saw me, and he was like, "Oh no, make sure you give this guy bare food." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
He's like, he's so
Didn't
funny.
finish
Blah
it.
blah.
What's going on?
But I hear you on that point, though. I hear you on that
Sorry,
point.
a bit of a segue because you just reminded me of something. I went to the Arsenal game a couple of weeks ago, yeah, and me and Manny, we went to the Brighton game. Yeah, the Brighton game.
Yeah.
But we're queuing up. Like obviously half time, we're queuing up for food. This girl comes up to us. She's like, "You guys are part of PTM. I've been watching you guys since the animation." She's like, "I'm gonna open up a till just for you guys."
What?
That slaps.
So she had DM'd me, but I didn't. Obviously, there were bare people, so I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So then she gets us to the front. She gives us food, and then basically because we left the queue, people followed us behind. And then I looked behind, and there was a guy there. He was like,
He's not in
I said, "You're not Shake. You're not Shake. you might look like it, but you're not Shake."
Nah, that's the best part of the love when you get like extra perks. I know we were out in at one time. The guy's giving us extra drink, like
Yeah.
when you're getting like the drink, the food, the head, like all of that.
Hey, yo.
My bad.
We're monetized.
Yeah.
We're not.
We're not monetizing this one.
This episode is free. I give us super effects. That's all
But yeah, bank holiday weekend was very, very lit. I think I'm chilling for the winter now, though. I'm chilling inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, winter's
That's what
coming.
you say now.
That's what you
and
say
then
now, but-
next week all you hear is
Everyday people.
I've been inside, to be honest, and I don't really plan to go out anymore. I just plan to chill and get my bed.
Summer's over, man.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later.
These men always keep the same rigmarole every time.
Every time.
And then I guess another big thing that's happened, obviously you might have seen on the last episode, we were in a different studio.
Yeah.
We've moved studio, but we're going to try to make it look the same or at least better. So the place that we were in last time, we weren't actually in Ireland. We were in the UK, and it was a very nice place. But yeah, we're trying to get a space that's actually home. So bear with us. I think we're good from now. It sounds like we're good.
Yeah, sorry for missing
a
a week.
week. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
man.
won't do that again. Well,
we
might.
Mate, don't be
we're
silly.
trying.
We're trying not to.
No, you got to manifest in it.
Yeah.
We won't do it again.
You
But
won't
we
do it
don't want to
again.
lie.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been about a year since we've been doing the real life stuff. How have you guys found it quickly?
I've enjoyed it, man.
I've enjoyed it.
I've
You know,
enjoyed
it's
it.
been some good, very good moments.
We're smart as well because obviously we started off with animation. And then I think there was an initial hesitation about putting ourselves out there like that.
You didn't want people. Yeah, a lot of you guys didn't want people to see your faces.
Yeah, we're just like obviously the good thing about the animation thing is like obviously we can tell our stories. We can.
It's a shield, isn't it?
It's a
Be
shield.
out there, it's a
Yeah.
shield,
But people still kind of knew us though.
Yeah, that's what,
But
that's the mad
not,
thing.
Not to this extent.
Yeah, not to
I
this
don't know.
extent. Yeah.
That's how you know people are crazy. If someone can match your face to an animation, then hey,
Nah, your
Nah, but
face.
yours-
Your face looks like your animation.
You're the only yellow person with that hairline.
Hey, you're wearing the same colour as your animation.
Because that animation is either you or Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A. Smith don't live it. He don't live it.
Ish.
Imani.
Man, you are gay.
you're cooking me. Yeah, you're cooking me.
I continue.
But yeah,
I
obviously,
continue.
it was a shield, innit? So there was a bit of hesitancy, like to putting yourself out there. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's an unknown.
Yeah.
But since we put ourselves out there, I personally enjoyed it. It's been good.
Was it worth it? Do you guys think it was worth it?
100%.
Good decision?
Yeah, 100%. We could just get
Put ourselves
content
a bit more-
out quickly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
at the end
there's
of
a lot
the
more
day,
to
like,
put out.
with animation, it comes with a process and it takes time. And obviously, with a real life kind of thing, like we can go and put our faces out there more often. We can create more content
Yeah.
like,
Regularly, yeah.
And I feel like with animation, because the content is a short time frame, you don't get to see a lot of us.
Yeah.
But with this, now everyone knows who Wavy Shake is as well. Like,
Yeah,
everyone knows
that's
characters.
really
and
cool.
whatnot.
Yeah, they actually started to.
Just call me Shake, even though
Even though you just took a swig of
This
Hennessy straight.
This guy does the apple juice shot, then Hennessy.
Hennessy chaser.
I've put the shot. You know how funny that
Double apple.
Imagine going to a bar.
Yeah, I put
Henny chaser.
I just got that. Just
It took me a while to process that. That's what happened. That's so stupid. But yeah, like of course we've been doing this for a year now, and it seems like everybody's enjoying it. It's paying off. Obviously, feels really lucrative. A lot of love. It's also about 5 years to the day where we started doing animation.
I miss that.
Yeah, man.
5 seasons in.
Yeah.
Bro, why your tear is pissing me off? Why have your face? You're making a fool of yourself.
Hey, I've been laughing, bro.
It's funny.
Funny. Oh,
I think the alcohol's leaving his body.
It's too much. It's too much.
Sometimes you have them tears of joy in it.
But yeah, we should be joyous. We should be happy because the animation is returning.
What? Say it again.
The animation is returning. It's been a long time coming.
yes.
I think it's been about a year since we put out the last animation.
Over,
Yeah, Bleacher.
But yeah,
But that was
that was live.
Don't discount what we do. Our work is our work, man.
this guy, Wavy shaking the right.
Wavy shakes it right.
Just alright.
I have one more. How many more apple juice?
It's more have more rum.
So yeah, animation's coming back. I can give you the date it's coming back.
Aye, don't be
No.
hasty.
Hey.
It will be back.
No, you're. Okay, do you know what? Manifest it, man.
Yeah,
Manifest
manifest it.
it.
Okay, manifest it. It will be back. I need to make sure I've got this date right.
But let's tell them how it's going to be back because we're packaging it differently this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get okay. So you know what? Before we even tell you, I've given you the little glimpse that the animation is gonna be back. I'll give you the full the full picture about how it's coming back later down the line.
Give them the date just so that they get.
But let me give them the date.
Don't give them the date yet. Let them
Tease it.
Yeah.
Tease it.
So then they have to
Tease
watch
it.
the whole episode.
Yeah, the whole episode. Yeah, exactly.
We're trying to monetize. We're gonna chuck an ad here.
No.
The date is.
There'll be
And
Exactly.
we need a long, non-skippable ad.
25 seconds.
50 second ones. The part 2, part 1 and 2.
Them ads that are like, are you looking for bigger content?
Bro.
Oh yeah.
This guy wants us to be sponsored by Brazzers or something, man.
Look at that.
No, we don't.
Not on YouTube. I don't get on Brazzers, not on YouTube. You are crazy.
Okay, let's talk about our journey. It's been a long journey. It's been a long 5 years. Yeah.
5 years.
And today we finally got the green light from the more stricter Meerkats like Pedro and Manny to talk about the Netflix situation. When we all nearly
I'm
became...
quiet though. I'm not talking.
You're not talking about it?
No,
You can talk about it. I'm quiet.
Okay, cool.
You got to talk about it because of what you done.
I actually
Start there.
Firstly,
Go.
actually, I thank you. Guys, I thought now might be a good time. I want to apologize.
It's a bit too late for that, but okay.
No. For the prank.
Oh,
tell us more. Tell us more.
I because I forgot what I did. Yeah.
So you had to go
So
find
actually,
it.
I went to go and find what I did. So, firstly, I want to say that it was during the Enterprise because I went back to our messages and I told Dej. I told him I was going to do it, but he acted like he wasn't involved.
Oh, so you're an accomplice?
Oh, so you involved?
You're an accomplice.
It's a Pedro solo.
No, but I'm involved to the point where he told me what he was gonna do.
But he didn't advise me as
Did you tell him to stop, or did you say go for it?
As the person who's most qualified to tell me that my brain is moving crazy, pause, he didn't say anything. He said, yeah, go ahead.
Oh. It's a prank, innit?
The worst thing about it, if you continue, he
prank.
added on to the... Continue.
No, but Gant, what was the prank?
So I sent...
Run the chat.
So, okay, actually, do you know what? We went into... We had the conversation about whatever, starting the podcast. We had the clip of Dej's brother story.
Yeah,
and we went into WME. We'll go back into WME later because there's a great story from that day.
Oh, we're not going to cover that story.
So we went to WME and we talked to a guy called Alex, whatever.
WME is a talent agency, a very well-known talent
Huge
agency.
one. It's a massive one. So obviously I was in contact with Alex because I set up the meeting. So I sent an email that Alex apparently sent to me using Alex's signature, and I forwarded it to the PTM account.
That's fraud. It's fraud.
So the
Hi
worst...
Peter, hope you had a good weekend. Some good news, actually amazing news. Netflix were the first to get back to us, and they would like to meet with you guys. Please, at your earliest convenience, could you let me know when you'd be able to meet? Their offices are in Marylebone. Happy to pick up the phone if you need to talk things through. Best, Alex.
The first thing about that is, I work in IT. I should have just done the first thing and look at the from mail bit and realize it's sent from Pedro's email address.
Yeah, it says from Peter.
does it?
So you guys are foolish. You guys
It's
should have
phishing.
got
It's
that.
But
phishing.
I saw that I was at the office, so I was thinking, oh my God, did this happen? I was getting ready to quit.
How did you guys react to that?
Yeah, I can't remember how you
So
reacted.
basically, to sum up, Pedro's basically lied and said that we've now got a meeting with Netflix. The reason why it's believable is because we just had the WME meeting. Pedro's a sicko, so he went to go find where Netflix offices is and put that in the email so it looked believable.
Oh my days.
So I sent it in the group, and it's got the group chat is going.
It's going mad, yeah.
That's when everybody apparently they all got their phones in their hands.
This is
now.
before work from home days. This is crazy as well.
Bang said, "Wow." Nah. Shake replied first.
Oh
Shake
my
replied
God.
first.
Yeah,
And this guy's the worst on his phone. This guy never replies.
Oh my
Shake says,
Until recently.
Shake says, it's crazy. Tim says, bruv, work is going to be a struggle today. Bang says,
That's crazy, bro.
Bang said, wow, my God is a good God. Pedro, we're ready this week. They said, look, this is Dej who knew. They said,
And you're a sicko.
He's a sicko as well.
You're an accomplice.
you're a sicko. They said this trajectory is too mad. I'm looking at Mercedes now.
This guy.
And then Bengs was like, you man ain't been in the glass buildings. I was like, I need a brokerage fee. And then Bengs was like, Netflix. Bengs should have clocked. Bengs said Netflix even have an office in my building. I wish it was here. And then I said to Tim, are you gonna hand in your notice?
Imagine man time. Tim's the kind of person that he'd hand his on the email, you know.
So then everyone's replying and giving the days that they're free. And then I just felt guilty. And then I'm just like, okay, guys, before this continues, we're talking about how we're going to split percentages. How we're going to split the money.
There's a voice note about before we do this, and we've got to talk about percentages.
That wasn't after the prank. That was after the real meeting. That was after the real meeting.
No.
I feel about how I'm getting.
Is that after? Oh.
That was it.
You're a sicko. You're a sicko.
I forward that to the group right now.
I thought I was just harping on it. I didn't realize.
No, bro, this is 1 minute 47. The first and second one's 30 seconds. You were going
down.
But you know what it was? I think I might have been genuinely angry that if it was real, this is I think the scenario played out real in my head. I was like, why the fuck are you man thinking? How much do you think you man are fucking getting?
This was season 1.
And then I said a voicemail and I was just like, guys, I'm sorry, like, my bad. Like, it was.
And what's the message after that?
I know, but you need to read
The
that.
first person that replies was Dej. Then he goes, wow, you took it too far.
This guy's the worst.
And I'm crazy. You're crazy.
I'm sick. Yeah, then they're just like, I didn't agree with it, guys. Pedro forced me. And then Manny's like, I've already told my parents, expect a call. Ben's was like, I already booked off annual leave. So yeah, guys, I just want to apologize. I won't do that again.
Yeah. After the banter, the people did actually take, like, they were kind of upset about it, innit? Like, it was,
Yeah, no, they didn't like it.
They didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was a serious
People
prank.
took it. They were calling me extremely childish.
This season is sponsored by BoohooMan. Use the discount code PTM10 or link in the description for 10% off on the BoohooMan website. Boom bow.
It was.
But I feel like I manifested it.
Yeah, you did manifest something because eventually we did get invited to Netflix.
Yeah, man.
We had that Netflix meeting. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, gas.
Yo, I think it was like that week or that month where we thought like, yeah, we're gonna
make it.
I remember, so we go to Netflix, yeah, and we do the meeting. They bring us all around the table. They basically said that they love the animated show and they want to make it into like a proper format. So there's a bunch of other rigmarole that we did, like co-production, all the option and all that I won't bore you with. But we actually get invited to Netflix. Everybody's gassed. Fabian didn't come to that Netflix meeting. The day Fabian didn't come to that meeting, that's when I knew, Fabian don't give a fuck about Netflix? I was like, Netflix?
There's one day you got a book.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
That's the day.
That's the day. No one's stopping me from meeting that meeting. Every man was there except for Fabian. That's when I knew, Fabian doesn't give a fuck. He don't care if we make 6 billion. He's not coming back.
But that meeting was slapping because I remember like, bro, the banter we were having, like, the conversation was.
It looked so natural.
I felt like a fan of us. I was just like, raw, what a lit.
And it's mad.
And the feedback we were getting from them, they were just like, we can
the
feel
vibe,
the energy.
the vibe is real. The vibe is real.
And they're so happy to meet for us to meet them.
I can see why you guys do chemistry.
Oh, wait, it's bouncing off the room and stuff.
It was so crazy. And so, to give you a bit of context, for this deal, we would have been executive producers, we would have been writers, we would have been voiceover actors, and we would have sold the IP, but we were the original owners of the IP. So, or we still are the owners of the IP. So there was a lot going on in our minds thinking, you know what, we are up in several ways. So I remember the end of the meeting. The meeting was fantastic. We felt like everybody felt good after the meeting. The people that we're in co-production with that are used to having these meetings, they've got shows with Netflix, they were happy about the meeting. Netflix guys were happy about the meeting. I remember we were at the bottom of the building. We came out of the office building and it was the first time that we were just with the co-pro guys. And I remember I was like to them, so like these kind of deals, like what we looking at? And he's like, oh yeah, you guys probably gonna have to quit your jobs, probably a few million. Feel me? I think I nearly threw up. Conversation just so casually as well.
When we heard the number, we were just like...
Everyone looked at each other.
What?
Crazy thing.
After he said that, I didn't hear anything.
I was trying to keep a straight face. I was like,
It's normal.
It's like I got that in the bank already.
only that.
And then we went to Nando's. Oh my days, the way niggas were ordering at Nando's.
I got a whole chicken.
I didn't get water that day.
I think Tim had the voucher, but he said, "Nah, I'm not using that." I'm not using that.
rewarding it. I ready to
I see man getting glasses of wine. No one but gets wine in Nando's. I see guys get glasses of wine.
The bottle, you get the bottle.
I'm not gonna lie. What did you guys do when you got home that day?
I started looking at properties on Rightmove.
Yeah, bro. You start doing that.
I started searching flights to Dubai, man. And usually I go on Google and do the search. I said, no, I'm going straight to the Emirates website. Straight to the Emirates website. It says lowest price. Untick that.
Full price, high to low.
Business class,
35 kg suitcase.
And then we're in this mode, where like for about a month or 2 months where we think it's happening. It looks like it's happening. We're getting good signs. We get a budget.
I'm having meetings with financial advisors.
We go into WeWork. Hey, remember that day? And then we're there to do actual like animation work because you got to continue the drive. But then at the end we get into a conversation like, yo, how much are we gonna make from this Netflix thing though? We started doing. I get a pen. Go to the board. There's a whiteboard there.
That whiteboard.
Economics, man. We started.
I think we took pictures.
We took tax off. We took we were doing everything. We're like, okay, so divide it by 9. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Oh, we need to count them.
And the maddest thing is, we were adding stuff on. We were looking on Google, and I see appearance fees, signing fees. I'm seeing bare fees added on player contracts. All of that.
Oh my days,
Yeah, it was so good, man. We got like a budget and it had like 2,000 lines. I remember going through every line. Like, I need to know what every line.
Who the fuck came up with that format of that budget?
Yeah.
It was so good.
And the budget
I forgot
sheet.
about the budget.
That budget was cooking. And you see it at the bottom, it's like, 4.5 million. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it didn't work out.
We're still here.
We ain't no Mercedes. We got Audi. 13 plate. You got a 5.9 plate.
Some of us are also walked here.
Some pedestrians.
Do
you guys remember the day when we found out that it wasn't happening?
Yeah,
it's the worst day.
Honestly, let me talk about that day, Because obviously because of the deal,
I just remembered how we found out.
We needed to get like an agent or a management company to negotiate it on our behalf because obviously we weren't experienced. So we signed with a management company. Anyways, they told us, and I remember Dej was on camera and he's on his balcony and I just see him like he was sat down initially and when they told us that it's not happening, I see Dej stand up.
No, but he started off. He said, I've got some good news for you guys. That's what he said. He said, I've got some good news. It's good news.
You're always sickos.
That's sickos.
That's crazy.
He said, I've got some good news. Oh yeah.
He said, I've got some good news for you.
And then he told us it's not happening. I just see Dej walking up on his balcony. I texted him privately. I was like, Dej, just be careful. Don't be hasty. And then all of a sudden, I just see like, obviously in the meetings, like there's a couple of us who talk bad. With one of them being Dej. Dej just comes off camera. I don't hear.
You just see G.
I pressed the camera. I can't even look. I can't have these people see my face. Honestly, I was so upset, man. Honestly, bro, it was so sad. I remember Pedro called me after the meeting, and he was like, "Oh, Dej, this is the second time this has happened because of the Universal stuff as well, innit?" I was just like, for God's sake, man.
Life's a roller coaster, man. But we keep moving, we keep going forward.
But then we had the best season that we've ever had, season 4.
It's true.
That was so dope.
Actually,
started getting millions.
Started
getting more exposure.
That season was so good, man.
Yeah, man, amazing season. But so we've been doing this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I like this better than the animation now.
Oh, seriously?
Even though the animation, I know it is better.
Yeah. So why though? Like, come on.
I'll be cooking on this thing.
But don't you think, man, the way you're cooking, animation.
No.
Not
Even
even.
with
Nah,
what-
you can't. You
even what
can't.
we saw-
Animation is done.
Hey, no. Let me ask him a
It's
question.
not possible.
No, he's chatting shit. And I
No,
know
I
he's
actually
he's
love
chatting
this.
shit.
I love this.
Go
Hey,
on,
think about the story that we got cooking, in animation.
Yeah. Abdul's better. Abdul's better.
And you are chatting
Nah.
shit.
Nah,
and I hate
yeah,
you.
even
You're
there.
lying.
It's not.
You're lying.
You
It's a
got.
great
It's
story,
not.
but it's
You
not.
got something. You
Abdul
got an
Abdul
attachment
real
to
life?
that.
No, yeah, exactly. No,
You got an attachment to it. You got an attachment to
Because
it.
it's your baby.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
we're doing. But
Yeah.
Nah. Like the new thing is.
The new thing.
Yeah, like if
New
all
thing
of these
is-
stories you released were animated.
Animated.
Yeah, it would have gone off.
Insane.
It would have gone
If you
off.
had an animator, like say if it was a South Park thing, where it's just like, all right, cool, you got a story.
You do it and
release
then by the
week.
next day.
Yeah.
Next week, like you got an episode ready. Are you gonna tell me you're gonna not prefer the animation thing?
I love the love, man. I love it.
He likes his face being seen.
Yeah, looking up at the sky, looking at the cloud. He's in love,
He's
man.
changing.
He's changed. He likes it.
We want to do animation more though.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we do.
But
What stops us from doing
animation's pricey?
It's just
fine.
it's
It
too
It's a lot
long.
of money.
Money.
You
And
guys
it takes a
don't
lot of
know,
time.
yeah. Animation is pricey.
Tell them how much.
It's pricey.
You do the finance, so you should know.
Use the finance.
You're economics, man.
It's hundreds of pounds per minute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
guys, like, do the maths. I'm not gonna do the maths for you.
I think the main thing is the time we spend doing it. So you're recording something, for instance, say you want to do something kind of like fragrant to what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
You can't. You're going to be releasing it like 5 or 6 months later. So you have to do
Yeah,
something
yeah.
which is like very universal. So we only talk about certain things.
100%.
So
But
it's
if we get more
difficult,
money, we're able to pull it out.
Yeah,
for
for sure. I'm sure there's going to be some new AI tool that's able to do it for us, to be fair.
But yeah, like that's what we came here to say to you. To be honest, we know that although we've got so many more fans from doing the real life stuff, we know we still get the comments saying bring back the animation. We still see
And
them
it
all
hurts.
the time.
It's
Yeah,
It hurts,
and we
man.
know that there are people that are still attached to that, just like we're attached to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
man.
want to see the animation, then this next piece of content that we're putting out, this animation, is so important that you support it.
Share. Don't
Like.
be shy. Pull it on your
Like.
story.
Put it on
Share
your
it
story.
every day.
Shameless.
Tell Netflix that we want you back.
Yeah.
Or Disney.
I
Or Disney.
ordered them. I ordered them.
HBO,
Exactly. Amazon.
BBC, Pornhub.
This guy. Come on, man.
They might like the anime.
You guys haven't watched animation on
No.
Lois Griffin.
Which is hentai.
He might tell me.
I didn't tell you
Watching
nothing.
it.
You didn't see it. Lois. She slaps, bro. She's
I said
Lois
Lois.
is breasty, bro.
You're moving crazy.
But no, on a serious note, like support this episode coming out. This episode the support we get on this episode has implications for what we do moving forward. So
It's going to decide whether we do it again.
Exactly.
And guys, obviously take into note that with this new episode we changed a lot of things. The animation is
we've upgraded
Yeah,
it
we've
again.
upgraded.
you're gonna see a few differences, and
We've got a new bass scene.
that's a testament to the work that we're putting in, because we want to make this the best piece of animation we've put so far to show you guys that this is what we can do and we can do more.
Ideally, we want it to be like South Park. We wanna pull it out regularly.
Yeah, for sure, man.
In the year, like that was.
And how are we gonna do that? How are
Money.
we gonna be able to put
We
it
need
out?
to. We need a sugar daddy, bro.
Sponsors.
We need money.
Yeah, we need money, man.
And that is still the dream. Although this is successful, the dream is to still have a show on TV where, not just so we can say we've got a show on TV, but so we can put out the highest quality animation.
100%.
Yeah, for sure, man.
We know it's good. You guys know it's good. So we need the support.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we have so many ideas to actually make it better, but we're actually constricted at the moment because of time and money and all of these things. So
Yeah, like I remember all the like creative direction we'll go through. Like we will detail every second of what we want. Then you see the animation, like
the animator's like, nah.
Yeah, nah.
You're not paying me enough for this shit.
Remember we wanted Shake to have dreads at one point. Then,
And
animator told us, it's the size of his head. It's not happening.
He said the
He said that's a lot of dreadlocks.
He said it's the physics and the movement. Every single dread has to be
because the gradient was too high.
Are we gonna be serious here?
Okay, go on. Talk about the gradient.
No. He was saying the that's
The specification, there's diameter, the circumference.
I'm done with you, man.
He tried Y equals MX plus C.
Y equals MX plus C.
It wasn't a line of best fit.
You can never get dreads, honestly. You can never get dreads.
What was he thinking? What's going on?
So yeah, look, the animation is coming back Monday, the 16th of September.
Jeez.
We've got an amazing episode.
Put that in your
We've got
calendars.
3 amazing stories. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, if you love it, which we know you guys do, please do go and support it.
Please.
So yeah.
Sweet one.
It's just one episode, by the way, guys.
See, I was gonna leave that.
I could have
As soon as you said that, maybe went, But yeah, if you want another season, support it.
Yeah,
If you want another season, support it. Let's get this shit on the road. Yeah?
Yeah,
Cool.
facts. Let's I really want to talk about that WME meeting, man.
Go on. Go on.
Oh,
I know why.
Some man haven't been in a glass building.
Some man need to act like they've been there before.
yeah.
So we had a great meeting. Everyone's it's flowing, the energy's great.
Natural, yeah. We're being ourselves.
Yeah, we're talking about
You
BBC.
are busting jokes. You did the
We're
T
talking
joke.
about-
You did the T joke.
The
with
T
Desh.
joke.
Yeah.
The
So
sugar
it's flowing. We're cooking. We had a great meeting.
Yeah.
And the guy from the agent from WME, he's like, you guys are sick. But does anyone have any questions? People start asking great questions.
What's an example of a great question?
Like, what does it look like being part of your agency? What does that mean for us?
That's a good
question.
What's the next steps? Yeah, what's the next steps?
What's the next step? Yeah.
What's your commission fee?
Yeah.
Oh,
For sure. What's the example of anybody got any bad questions?
No, it's not a bad question.
So Tim thought that
it was a job interview.
So Tim thought he was on a job interview.
Yeah.
So you know them guys who do homework before the interview.
Yeah.
Tim came and he asked the agent, "What do you like most about working here?"
I remember Alex's face.
Alex was like, he didn't know whether Tim was joking or not. And me and Ded were kicking each other. Ded
I can see the glass. It's glass.
It's glass. So we're kicking each other. They just listen my age. Like, I told you not. We should have brought it. Why the fuck did we win this guy?
I said that meeting should be free, man. And some man you don't bring to me.
Like, we should have left him at home.
Do you know what's so funny about that? Cause we went to another place. I can't remember. Went to another agency afterwards. I think it was just us three. Actually, funny enough.
Oh.
Then we were asked. I was asked another question. I could see Pedro turning This is really.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask that.
We went somewhere else and he was
Question.
like,
I can't remember the
do
question.
you have any questions? I looked at them. I said, I'll punch this guy in the face if he does it again.
I think I told Tim before the meeting, like, are you coming to the meeting? Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. You. Like, don't speak.
You're our bodyguard.
Don't say security.
You sat by the door, man.
You don't speak.
Did you, before that meeting, did you like go on Google and look best questions?
Best
to ask?
question.
100%.
No,
100% you did.
I just thought I just asked a question. I was thinking.
What was you gonna gain from his answer? Would you apply?
He said any questions. He said any questions.
He was thinking if Netflix doesn't come through, I'm working.
I'm gonna go.
He was literally there, printing and everything. He said, I'm leaving with something.
Yo, this is Fabs from Pastor Meerkat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Blow.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I almost got robbed by some 14-year-olds last week.
What?
14
Some year 9 students.
14? Jesus, he's lost.
I know,
Crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
Were they tall at least?
No.
my
I'll get
nephew.
into it. So like, I had a tough week at work, innit?
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, let me decompress, let me do some retail therapy. And mind you, I've never done retail therapy before in my life. But I've seen like Cardi B, Ice Spice talk about the health benefits of it. So I was like, cool, let me book an appointment with Dr. Selfridges. I was like, calm. So I was like, cool. I booked an Uber executive, yeah. I was like, let me be a passenger princess for once.
Okay.
Let me be cutesy, let me be mindful, let me be demure.
Very
So I get into Selfridges now. and I channel my inner Todd Bowley. I go on a senseless shopping spree.
Just buying anything.
I left all my pound sterling in that place. Bro. I was like, I left it. I was like, how greedy. So I was like, cool. I leave now.
Yeah.
And I've got beer bags in my hand, and I realised at this point I probably should have got the Uber exec on the way back.
Makes sense.
Because cost
It
of
fits the profile.
Exactly. Because cost of living is not going to allow me to get Uber X both ways.
That's one of the
So
other.
I take my stupid ass to Bond Street Station. Yeah. I get on the worst line ever, Central.
Central lines.
Too
But
hot.
bro, those trains, I haven't been on that line in ages. Those trains need a rebrand, bro.
Honestly.
It's a sauna, bro.
It's too hot.
Sadiq Khan needs to call Exhibit because those rides. So I get on the train now. The train stationary, yeah. So I was like, cool. Let me use this opportunity to find myself a seat. I get to the end of the train now. And there's one empty seat, and I'm like, rah, royalty, passenger princess on the way there, passy free on the budget on the way back. I was like, what? Let me go and take my seat. I run down, I sit down, I sort out all my bags, I look up, there's 4 boys around me wearing balaclavas.
Damn, on a train.
On the train.
They take the train.
Hot as well.
It's hot, steaming.
So I'm like, bro, I'm here now. I can't get up and run away now. Like I've sat down now. Like I'm committed to it.
Yeah.
So the first thing I do, I try and see all of their eyes because like if they rob me or rob anyone else on this train, police call me. I'm having to identify them in the police lineup. I need to identify them pronto. Like, from young, I knew I would be good at that game. So two of them are talking to each other. They're having a jolly up. One of them's on this antisocial, not letting me see his face. Face, no case type of vibe.
That's the one that wants to rob you.
Exactly. And then the other one, he's drinking Capri Sun through his balaclava. And I'm like, what type of amateur heist is this? Like, now's not the time for you to be getting one of your 5 a day. I'm confused at this point because I don't even know how to act, and I don't like ambiguity. I like things black and white. I don't like surprises. I've never liked surprises. So if you're gonna rob me, like, let's just do it. Let me go home and be about my business. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know what personality to download because I can't let these 14-year-olds just rob me, yeah? So I'm thinking, do I cross my legs like this and act like a working professional, and if they try and rob me, I offer them a job or something? Or do I download like my former gangster, just to scare them. So whilst I'm deliberating this, the guy who's looking me and being intimidated, he dropped his phone, and I just jumped because, as far as I'm concerned, that could be a grenade. So he picks up his phone and he looks up at me. He's like, "What's in the bags, Uncle?"
Uncle, you know, goddamn.
I was like,
Uncle.
I'm not even vexed that he's trying to rob me at this point because I know what the vibe is. But I'm vexed because how comes all of a sudden you got a personality, and at the same time it's like, why are you calling me uncle? Like I'm 25 plus VAT. Like I'm young, bro. I'm basically a Gen Z. I'm your age mate.
It's the one grey hair.
And the meat at the back of your head.
Uncle drive.
So I reply to him and I'm bare stammering. I'm just like, as I promised, like even like last week, these past few months, like, they all just start busting up laughing.
That's deep.
Bro, the little shits have been recording me the whole damn time. So they start speaking to me. They're telling me like it's some TikTok social media experiment. And they were like, oh no, it's for our school project. We're not gonna put it online, bro. Since that day, I've been going on TikTok every day. I'm searching. Uncle gets robbed. Uncle's a pussy. Uncle on train.
One that's gonna come up on your For You page, man.
I need to report that shit ASAP. But I get chatting to them. I get off the train like 10 stops early just in case they change their mind, But they're actually good kids, like from good homes. So I'm actually linking up with some of them next week Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, we're robbing a bank.
Yeah, I went on holiday last year. I went on vacation last year. And it started with the suitcase situation, So obviously I'm a man. I know that I'm out there for 7 days, 5 pairs of underwear, 10 kg, I'm calm. Basically, I'm saying 10 kg, I'm calm. I only need 10 kg. She tells me that she needs a 20 kg on top of the 10 kg that we get with the priority check. She's like, I need to bring my blow dryer.